Morning, sweetie. How'd you sleep? Well, I had a dream that something terrible was gonna happen at the school dance on Friday. Well, that's just a nightmare, baby. Eat your yogurt. I put pineapple in there. Oh, yummy pineapple. I'm actually not hungry, Mom. I'm going to school. Morning, bro. What's up, man? Nothing, dude. Who's that? Oh, that's Greg and Marissa. They're a year ahead of us. Oh, okay. You good, bro? I'm going to class. So this is going to be a really easy way for you to do this equation. It's 7 plus pineapple is 16 plus pineapple is 40. Johnny! You will die on Friday. What did you just say? No sleeping in my class. Pay attention. I gotta go. Something horrible is going to happen on Friday. Hey, come with us. We'll explain everything. What the... A woman was living inside a family fair sign in Michigan. On April 23rd last month, some contractors were working on something at this family fair store in Michigan when they noticed a very long extension cord leading up to the roof. They got to the roof and they saw the cord going directly into the small door of the family fair sign. They decided to knock on the door, and that's when they heard a woman's voice. They were obviously startled, so they called the police.
Yeah, I was trying to get my stuff so I can get down right away. I'm moving out of here in 24 hours to get away from all of this.
You're coming out right now.
The inside of the sign was about 5 feet by 8 feet, and this woman had been living there for a year. She had put flooring down. There was a Keurig coffee machine, a small bed with bedding, her clothes, a mini desk, and a printer. And all of this stuff was powered by that extension cord. They called her the Roof Ninja.
It's not too bright out here, that's good.
So I've had this dream multiple times in the past week or so, and I wrote it down. I'm running around this large, futuristic city. I knew that there was a creepy and strange man that was chasing me and my friends. He would get close, and then we would run to another place and hide. He never caught up to us, but he was always very close. I woke up as he was about to find us. Weird dream, but I wanted to know what it meant. So I did some digging and I found this app called Yoru X, and they actually interpret your dreams for you. So I got it, I copied the dream that I wrote down, and I pasted it inside their app. And they gave me a dream interpretation. Okay, that actually makes perfect sense. Pretty thorough interpretation as well. I like this. The app's called Yoru X. If you have any crazy dreams, try it out and leave your dream interpretations in the comments. I want to hear them. This kid cheated on his test in a genius way. So at his high school, whenever they took a test in a specific class, they would grade all the tests as a class. So you would be grading your own paper, but the teacher would make sure that you only had a red pen at your desk. So when you were grading your own paper, you could only use a red pen. Well, this kid had a brilliant idea. He never studied for tests. He said he didn't really want to. So what he did in this class was he took his red pen, opened it up, took out the red ink pen thing, and replaced that with a black ink pen thing. Looks like a red pen, but it's actually black. So when the teacher is giving out the answers and the students are grading their tests in the red pen, this guy would be fixing everything he got wrong. And it would look like he was grading his test, when in reality, he was changing his answers. He said this worked every single time, and he got an A on every single test in that class. No one's buying my bags of chips. I bought so much to sell at school today, but I haven't sold one. Bro, it's because everyone goes to the vending machine. Are your chips cheaper than the vending machine? No, man, they're more expensive. I'm trying to make bank. No, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Fine, man. Hold on. I have an idea. Hello, vending machine, my enemy. Shut your mouth. I'm gonna unplug you. Oh, I'm gonna unplug you. And now I wait.
Excuse me, I just want to get to the vending machine.
Unfortunately, it's out of order. It's not working.
Oh, really? I wanted some barbecue chips so bad.
You're in luck today. I actually have a bag full of chips for sale. $4.
$4? The vending machine's only $2.
Well, the vending machine isn't working, is it?
Fine, I'll take them. Here.
And here you go. Tell your friends. Today's gonna be a good day. business his kids ran in their school. When this kid was in 5th grade, his parents always bought packets of those Mini Bites muffins, which personally I love. But for some reason, these muffins made this kid's throat hurt. But no matter how many times he told his parents, they still continued to buy those muffins. Every day, this kid's parents would put a pack of those muffins in his lunchbox, and every day during lunch, he would throw those muffins away because he did not like them, like I said. Well, one day a kid saw him throwing those away. "Hey bro, why are you throwing those away?" He said, "I don't like them at all. They make my throat hurt, but my parents keep buying them, so I just throw them away." Well, that's when this kid said, "Dude, those are awesome. Why would you throw them away? I bet you many kids would buy those." And he got an idea. He soon started selling them. He began asking his parents to give him 2 for lunch every day instead of 1, and he gathered a bunch up. His parents had to start buying more boxes of these muffins because they thought their kid loved them. But little did they know, he was gathering a stockpile of these muffins up in his locker so he could sell them to students, and that's exactly what he did. He sold them to students, sometimes for $2 a bag, sometimes for $5 a bag, sometimes, depending on how desperate somebody was, he would sell it for $15 a bag. And he ran this business for a few years. He kept a notebook of how much he made. And from 5th grade until the end of middle school, he made around $3,500. Gotta respect the hustle.
Okay, so I have the Bulldog ramen, but this time it's 2 times spicy. So I thought this one was spicy, but this one looks crazy.
Now we're gonna boil some water. Now that it's boiling, we put this into the boiling for 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes, now we drain the water. Now it says to add the 2 times spicy hot sauce. Then you add, last step is the pepper flakes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I think if you like spicy stuff, this is gonna be awesome for you. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle it, so I'm gonna take one bite. Let's see. Delicious, but very, very spicy.
This one middle school teacher said that she had a class pet, a goldfish, that she loved very much. Well, one morning she got to school and she went to go feed her fish. All right, Felipe, time for breakfast. Felipe? Felipe? The fish was gone. Nowhere to be seen. The tank was empty. That entire day, she was incredibly sad. She announced to her class, "Hello class, this morning I walked into the classroom to feed Felipe, and he is no longer in the tank. I have no idea where he is. I don't want to point any fingers, but I didn't move him, so that means one of you had to have taken my fish." No one said anything, until later that night she was sitting at home when she got a text from one of her students. It was a screen recording of a Snapchat story. Snapchat story showed a kid putting Felipe the class fish into a water bottle, and then giving that water bottle with Felipe inside of it to a random person on the street. Oh my god. She never saw Felipe again, and that kid was suspended. "Hey, what's up, Dad?" "Hey there, son, how was school?" "It was fine. Got a lot of homework to do, but how was work?" "Ugh, not one customer today. I made 0 money, but that's not your problem. Don't worry about it." Okay. That sucks. My dad owns his own tire shop, but it's super slow. He's been very sad. So I had an idea. That next morning before school, I went into my garage and I got every single sharp nail I could find and I shoved them into my backpack. I then rode my bike to the neighborhood by my dad's shop and I threw nails all over the streets. Tons of them. "Hey, what's up, Dad?" "Oh, hey, son, how was school?" "That was pretty good, man. How was work?" So many customers today. There was a line down the block. Apparently everyone blew their tires out this morning or something. I was very busy. It was a good day. That's good to hear, Dad. I'm really happy for you.
So teachers are starting to realize that kids are using ChatGPT. There's a website called Quillbot, which you'll go here and get the paper. Then you take it from there, put it on Quillbot. Then Quillbot makes it seem like you wrote it, so the school cannot track.
Not anymore. Quillbot is detectable, as you can see right here. I mean, this is the proof. Quillbot does not work anymore, but there is a solution. Use this tool instead to beat Turnitin and GPT-0, and it's completely free. It's called Grubby AI, and it's an incredibly effective AI text humanizer that is 100% undetectable by AI detectors. School's right around the corner, and I think this thing's gonna save your life. Ketchup on Chicken Tender Day is an absolute necessity, and my school has plenty of ketchup packets, especially on Chicken Tender Day. Well, I really needed to make some money to pay for that new Skibbity toilet plushie to add to my collection. Oh yeah. So on Chicken Tender Day, I went to the cafeteria right before lunch, and I took every single ketchup packet and shoved them into my backpack. Then I stood by the ketchup table holding a large ketchup bottle of my own. My plan was in full effect.
Oh my gosh, where's all the ketchup? I can't have my chicken tenders without ketchup.
Yeah, it turns out the school's all out of ketchup today.
Ah, man.
I actually have a full bottle of ketchup right here. I can give you a few squirts.
Oh my god, amazing. Thank you so much.
That'll be $1 for one squirt.
$1 per squirt? The school's ketchup's free.
Well, the school doesn't have any ketchup right now, do they?
Fine, I'll take it. Here's $1.
Thank you. Hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Tell your friends.
All right, who's next?
Today's gonna be a good day. AI killed his essay writing business, so he started a genius new business. After he realized AI has been causing his essay writing business huge problems for obvious reasons, he decided to start something brand new. It's called Grubby AI. Grubby AI is a tool used to humanize text and bypass AI detectors. You just put your AI content right here, press humanize, and there you go. Grubby AI is guaranteed to bypass AI detection, and to be honest, this might be the only thing of its kind out there right now. It's absolutely genius. The Haunting of Maple Street. As Halloween approached, the neighborhood of Maple Street buzzed with excitement and a hint of fear. For years, children shared stories of the old Jenkins house. Jenkins house was the creepiest, oldest house on the street that had been abandoned for decades. Mysteriously, the house remained untouched since the day Mrs. Jenkins was found dead inside. Well, on Halloween night, the neighborhood was buzzing with anticipation. Everybody was out trying to get their candy. Well, three friends, Jess, Sam, and Lucy, were walking by the old Jenkins house. But to their surprise, there was a flickering, creepy-looking sign on the front yard that said trick or treat. Oh, we shouldn't go up there, you guys. You heard those stories, right? Yeah, something doesn't feel right about this. Oh, shut up. Those stories are fake. I want my candy. Let's go. The door creaked open. There was an older lady standing there. A trick or treat? The old woman slowly turned her head up and said, "Treat? Or trick?" The three kids ran away in complete fright. The sound of laughter echoed the streets. The old Jenkins house came alive once more that Halloween. Those street kids never forgot what happened on that doorstep. The worst things teachers made students do. When this kid was in first grade, his mom put a slice of cheese in his lunchbox. But by the time lunch rolled around, the cheese was kind of soggy. So he threw it away. But a teacher saw this, and this is what happened. What did he just throw away? Perfectly good slice of cheese. Patrick, come here. Yeah? Why did you throw this perfectly good piece of cheese away? Because it's not good anymore. It's really soggy. I don't want to eat it. You can't go outside until you eat this. You're gonna eat this piece of cheese or you're spending recess with me in my room. Please don't make me eat it. Please don't make me eat it. Don't test me. My favorite comebacks. Come on, loser. Come on, Kyle. Keep up. This is gym class, not nap time. You know what, Chad? Screw you, man. Excuse me? Yeah, screw you, man. You're mean for no reason. Shut up. It's because you're a loser. You're ugly. You're slow, and you're lazy. No one here likes you, bro. Nobody. If you keep bullying, man, you're gonna regret it, I promise you. Oh, really? Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna punch me? No, I'm gonna slap you. Oh, you're gonna slap me? Oh my god, I'm so scared. He's gonna slap me, guys. But my slap is different. Oh yeah, how? Because I'm gonna slap you so hard that my hand will be recognized at graduation. Oh, shut up. Stacy Curtin. Kyle Johnson. Kyle Johnson's hand. Slap Chad. The people have spoken. Chad, get up here. No. Oh. Now. Crazy things people did as kids. When this kid was 10 years old, he was riding his bike around his neighborhood. When he accidentally ran into a fence, flying off his bike, slamming face first into the ground. His nose was cracked, and it was bleeding everywhere. He walked his bike back to his house. When he walked inside, his dad saw his terribly messed up nose and said, "Oh my God, son, who did that to you?" And instead of him saying he crashed his bike, he said this: "It was Greg." Now, it obviously wasn't Greg. Greg was the biggest bully at the school. Get in the car now. And they drove to Greg's house. "Ah, how can I help you?" "Yeah, is your son Greg home?" "There you are, come here." "If you ever mess with my son again, you are going to wish you've never been born. You like mayonnaise, kid?" "I said you like mayonnaise?" "I hate mayonnaise." "Well then watch your back, buddy. It's like I got jars of it in my pantry." "What did I do?" Here's what happens when you bully the wrong kid. I'm so angry today, I want to bully somebody so bad. Oh, there's Kyle, my first victim of the day. Hey Kyle, you're such a loser. First off, brush your teeth. What? You dirty mouth, bucktooth idiot. Hey, no, your mom's so dumb she washes paper plates. And you're more useless than the water in a ketchup bottle. Caterpillar eyebrows, picture frame, huggin' creep. Hey, don't talk to him like that. Shut up, Stacy. You're like the end piece of a loaf of bread. Everyone touches you, but nobody wants you. If your parents got divorced, would they go back to being brother and sister? I hope everything you've ever loved dies slowly in your arms. This school had the dumbest rule ever. This one high school had a rule where students were not allowed to have facial hair at all, not even stubble. It got to the point where every day a teacher would walk around the lunchroom with a shaving cream bottle and a razor, doing stubble checks. And if he saw any student with facial hair at all, he would shave it right then and there. You. What? That mustache has gotta go, my friend. But sir, you have a mustache too. Well, I'm a teacher, so it doesn't matter. And you know the rules. Now pucker up, Buttercup. That caterpillar's gotta go. Goodbye, old friend. This went on for years. Well, one day, this teacher accidentally cut someone's lip really bad, and this rule had to change. Hey Kyle, I saw you school supply shopping with your mom last week. That's so lame. At least my mom is still in my life. Where's your mom? Oh, that's right, she left you guys and started a family with the mailman. I swear to God, I don't blame her. Look at you. If your life was a video game, you would be an NPC, bro. Shut up. You know what, dude? You know what? You're the reason aliens won't talk to us. That is not true. No, watch. I bet you money the day you die, they're gonna be like, oh, nice, dude. He's gone. We can finally go down there. That guy sucked.
Hey, boss.
Yes.
The human they called Chad, he died today. He has a tiger attack. All right, finally, right? That guy sucked. All right, bring the ship down to Earth. Let's go say hi.
Craziest things people did in school. When this kid was in 6th grade, during PE, he always brought himself a large bottle of water. Well, because of this, kids were always asking him for sips, and he was getting very, very annoyed. So, he had an idea. He brought himself a second water bottle, but this time, he would dissolve clear, tasteless, but very strong laxatives into the water. So whenever kids asked, yo, can I have a sip of that? He would give him the water with the laxatives in it. Yeah, man, no problem. Here. The laxatives would always kick in after PE during the next class. Oh God. And it even got to the point where there was lines for the bathroom because so many kids had to poop. Weird fast food experiences. This guy used to work at Taco Bell. One day an old man pulled into the drive-thru, but he went right past the place where you order and straight to the second window. Sir, you were supposed to place your order back there? Yeah, I'll take a venti caramel ice latte. And then this isn't Starbucks. But exactly a week after this incident, it happened again. Sir, you're supposed to order you. Yeah, I'll take a venti caramel ice. Is this Starbucks? No, this is Taco Bell, man. Oh, okay. And again, a week after that. Order coffee. What? Starbucks. Taco Bell. Oh. This happened for 3 months, until one day it mysteriously just stopped. Who knows what was going through that guy's head? Who do you think's the biggest loser at our school? Definitely Kyle. Hey bro, I heard that. Good. You're a loser. You think I'm a loser? Yeah, man, you literally have 0 Riz. First of all, that's completely wrong. Hey, Stacy. Hey, what's up, Kyle? I just wanted to say that yesterday, your presentation in history class was amazing. Like, I was mind blown, and your hair looks awesome today. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kyle. Text me? Yeah, for sure. That doesn't mean anything. Watch, I can do it too. Hey, Carla. Shut up, Chad. What the heck? I'm the coolest kid in school. That is so false. A literal house plant is cooler than you. Oh, funny joke, dude. What plant is that? Carlos. Hey, what up, Carlos?
What's up, bro? I've been chilling. You be easy now.
This story's hilarious. When this girl was little, for some reason, she thought sneezing was hilarious. The scene in Beauty and the Beast where Belle's dad sneezes in his workshop and dust flies everywhere, she loved it. She would rewind it and watch it over and over again. Well, one day, when she was in kindergarten, she somehow found out that a student who was in 1st grade was very allergic to pollen. So she had an idea. Every day at recess, she would go outside, pick a handful of dandelions, and chase her around the playground. Come here, come here. Oh, no. And when she would get close enough, she would shove the dandelions in this girl's face. Well, it got to a point where one day at recess, she was chasing her around with dandelions as usual, but this time the reaction was more than a sneeze. She was sent to the hospital, and from that day on, whenever she wanted to watch someone sneeze, she would just go on YouTube. Here's how to know if somebody's watching you. Have you ever been sitting in class and just felt like somebody behind you was staring at you? Well, this is what you do. You yawn. Yawning is contagious, so if you yawn while someone's looking at you, they will yawn as well. So what you do is you yawn, and then you quickly look around, and whoever's yawning, that's the person who was looking at you. This is how it would go down. Chad, Stacy, I see yourself. Oh my God. How to lucid dream. A lucid dream is a dream in which you know you are dreaming and you can do whatever you want in that dream. It starts off just like any normal dream. Once you become aware that this world is not real and that you are in fact in a dream, the possibilities become endless. One of the first and most basic steps of learning how to lucid dream is to write down your dreams every night. Whatever you remember, even if it's just a small fragment. This will improve your dream recall. The next one is to do reality checks. Throughout your day, set alarms or reminders to take a second to question your reality. Like right now. Am I in a dream? Let's try to put my finger through my hand. It didn't go through, so I'm pretty sure I'm not dreaming, but there have been times where I did this, and my finger went through, and I realized I was dreaming, and then I had lunch with Adam Sandler. These are just the basic steps, but this app called Yoru X has helped many people lucid dream. If you want it, go here, then here, then here to get it. The worst things teachers said to students. When this guy was 8 years old, he was a very anxious kid, and he was in a new school. Well, one day he had forgotten his homework at home, so he started to panic and he was crying. The teacher didn't like that. This is what happened. I forgot it at home. It's in a different book. I forgot it at home. Listen to me, stop crying right now. Listen, if you don't stop crying, I will pull your pants down in front of the whole class. You wouldn't want that, would you? Excuse me, you'll do what? You're gonna pull my pants down? I'm going home. And he ran out of the school and went straight home. That's definitely super sus. Super sus design fails. This is supposed to be Emma Watson in the live-action Beauty and the Beast movie. To me, she looks more like Justin Bieber. This is a Mickey Mouse costume? That's terrifying. The way they packaged this Elmo toy makes it look like Elmo's trying to take this kid out. This is a Patrick Star PlayStation controller, and this is the bottom of it. Look at all that cake. This Minions shampoo bottle, but the way it's leaking makes it look like he's crying blood. A kid getting a picture with the Sesame Street characters. And you're telling me that's supposed to be Big Bird? Oh, heck no. Believe it or not, this is supposed to be a figurine of Misty from Pokemon. Who did this? And last but not least, a Buzz Lightyear toy that looks nothing like Buzz Lightyear. One day at this one high school, the science class was dissecting sheep brains as a part of a science lab. Well, as the students were cutting up bits and pieces of the sheep's brain, I guess one of the kids had a pretty crazy idea. He took a few pieces of the sheep brain and put them in his pocket. And that day during lunch, he put pieces of sheep brain in the self-serve ranch bowls. So when the students went to serve themselves ranch, a few of them would get brain on their plate. Pizza day, ranch with pizza, ranch with pizza. Oh my god! At first, obviously, no one knew it was sheep's brain. They thought it was a human brain. The rest of that day was absolute chaos. The worst Halloween costume ever, so this kid really wanted to be Pennywise for Halloween. He was very, very excited. So his mom ordered him a Pennywise costume. The costume came in and he tried it on. And this is what the costume looked like. ChatGPT was supposed to destroy his business. However, business is still booming. An article was just released. It's about this service called Killer Papers. It's a tutoring and essay writing service. KP, the man behind this business, started it way back in high school, where he would write essays for his classmates. For $20 to $30 a piece, athletes and rich kids were having him write their papers. Everyone was happy and everyone stayed in good academic standing. However, he found himself in the principal's office a lot. So, to avoid any further trouble, he shut the business down. Fast forward 6 years, he graduates college and he couldn't stand the job he was in. So, he started this business. Fast forward another 6 years, and at the end of November 2022, he was doing 7 figures in annual revenue. Well, now with the rise of artificial intelligence and services like ChatGPT, people are wondering, how is this going to affect your business? There's no way you can stay in business. This is the end for you, buddy. And he was definitely worried. It was panic time. He had no idea what he was going to do, but he didn't back down. People on his Instagram were sending him DMs, mocking him, leaving comments. It was brutal, but he adapted. Instead of getting defensive, he made fun of himself on his own social media. People loved the honesty, and they began defending him. He then adjusted spending around his company. He was trying to save money everywhere. He then used AI himself. He used AI to assist with payroll and accounting, and it helped save time and money. All of this topped by the fact that universities and teachers were cracking down on AI-written essays. And just like that, for now, him and his business are back on track. There's so much more in the article. You can read it right here. Gotta respect the hustle. Crazy things that happened at a friend's house. When this kid was in middle school, one night he was having dinner at his friend's house with his friend's family. The dinner went well. The food was really good. But once everyone was done eating, the mom did something kind of repulsive. She took everyone's plates and put them on the floor. She then called the family dog into the kitchen and had the dog lick all of those plates clean. The mom then put those plates that the dog just licked clean back into the cupboard. And everyone in that family acted like it was completely normal. He said he was disgusted and he threw up that night because he was probably eating his food off of a dog-licked plate. He never went to that house ever again. So I had another weird dream last night and I want to show you something. Every so often when I have a really vivid dream, I want to write them down. And that's because when you write down your dreams every night, it helps you remember them more often. And when you remember your dreams more often, you're more likely to have a lucid dream, which is a dream that you know you are dreaming and you can do whatever you want, which is obviously awesome. So I use this app called Yoru X. I wake up from my dream in the middle of the night, I open up the app, and all you gotta do is press this button. And bingo, there you are. You can write down your dream right there. The coolest part about this is that the app will actually generate an AI image of your dream. It'll also interpret it for you. You can label it if it was a lucid dream or a nightmare, and you can make your dream diary entries public or private if you want. Check out this person's. They had a dream about a sorcery school. They wrote it down, the app interpreted the dream for them, and this is the AI-generated image that the app made for that dream. Download it, write down your dreams for a whole week, and let me know the craziest dream you had. Check it out.
This device can save your computer and other things from power cuts. It's called the Golden Mate. You plug it into the wall and there's 4 outlets on the back right here. You can then plug in stuff like your computer or your Wi-Fi router, and if the power ever goes out, this thing takes over, allowing you to quickly save and safely shut down everything without hurting your device or losing stuff.
Alright, let me show you. So I have my computer plugged into the Golden Mate, and the Golden Mate is plugged into the wall. Alright, the Golden Mate is on, my computer is on, but watch what happens when I unplug the Golden Mate itself. Like I said, it's still running and it's going to take care of your equipment while you safely shut it down and save your files and whatnot. This thing is great. Plus, it looks awesome.
This thing would also be amazing for like medical equipment. Say you have some important medical equipment and the power goes out, that stuff would keep running while you figure out your next move. Click that cart right now to get your very own Golden Mate and keep your devices protected. I promise it's worth it.
Black markets kids ran in their schools. This one did not work out so well for this guy. When he was in school, he tried to run a business. So the school had two Wi-Fi signals. One was public for the students and the other was private for the teachers. Obviously, the private Wi-Fi was the faster one. Well, this kid somehow got his hands on that Wi-Fi password. And he thought to himself, you know what? I'm gonna sell this password to other students at the school. And so he found his first customer. I have the teacher's Wi-Fi password. Do you want it? Yeah, I want it. I'll sell it to you for 50 cents. 50 cents? Easy. Here you go. He felt good. He made his first sale, and he was planning on making a lot more money that day. So after that next class was lunch. He was going to walk around and try to sell this password to more students. I have the private Wi-Fi password. You want to buy it off me?
Oh, Billy told me it already.
Oh, okay. Hey, so I have the teacher's Wi-Fi password.
I got the password from Billy.
Hey, you want to buy the teacher's...
Oh, Billy gave it to me, man.
Does everyone have...
Yeah, I think so.
Billy! Listen to this. This guy said that he recently graduated high school, and it was his 18th birthday. His parents took him on a cruise. Alright, son, for your graduation and for your 18th birthday, we are going on a cruise. Happy birthday, son. Oh my god, thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. How long's the cruise? It's a week-long cruise. Now, none of them have ever been on a cruise before. But this kid had friends who went on, so he knew what to expect. So he told his parents, alright, mom, dad, I was doing some research. Cruises are different than regular vacations, okay? We have to follow the schedule, especially when we're on the excursions on the islands. Can we do that? Yeah, son, of course we can. Yeah, son, of course. Honey, please. Well, it was 2 days into the cruise and the ship had stopped at an island. This kid's parents were shopping and bargaining with locals. They were having a good time, but it was time to head back to the ship. Oh my gosh, you guys, we better head back to the ship now. Hold on, son, I'm talking to this man. I'll give you $20 for the backpack. Fine, I'm heading back. He gets on and the boat immediately takes off. Without his parents. They were mad. I cannot believe you. Thanks for ruining our vacation. They had to then book and take a flight to the next island to catch up with the ship. They didn't talk to him for the rest of the trip. They blame him for not making the boat wait for them, which is absolutely bogus. This dude is crazy for this. So the guy that shared this story said that one day, in middle school, he got to school early. And he noticed that there was a school bus in the school bus lot that was running, and there was nobody in it. So he decided to get in the bus, and he drove away. He took the school bus on a joyride around the town. He had been driving for about 20 minutes before he realized, oh, I better get back to school. His class is starting soon. So he drove the bus to a wooded area near the school. He drove it inside and left it there. He then walked to a gas station near this wooded area and used a payphone to call the police. Hi, yeah, is this the police? Good, there's a school bus running in this wooded area by the Shell gas station. Somebody better come get it. He then walked to school, went to class. The police found the bus and took it back to the bus lot. He was never caught, and the school bus wasn't damaged at all. Nobody ever knew what he did. Until now. He said he kept that secret for years. But now that he's older, he said it was too good of a story not to share. Yeah, that's kind of legendary. This high school made a huge mistake. All of the boys' bathrooms at this one high school were shut down by the school because somebody was stealing toilet paper. So they closed down the bathrooms until the person who was stealing toilet paper turned themselves in. Well, that's not fair to the other students. For about a week, the boys' bathrooms were closed, and the boys were getting very upset by it. How can they lock the bathrooms? That's super unfair to us. What if I had to poop? I have to poop right now. Me too, I can't take this anymore. I've been holding it in every single day. It can't be good for me. Boys, I have an idea. Everyone here holding your poops. After lunch, at exactly 1:15 p.m., stand on your desks and take a dump right there. If we all do it, we can't get in trouble. Spread the word. The second the clock hit 1:15, this is what happened. A total of 25 dudes pooped on their desks in the middle of class. The teachers were horrified. They tried to get them in trouble, but they could do nothing about it because the bathrooms were locked down. The school actually got into huge trouble for denying people bathroom privileges, and the poop incident went down in history.
Hey, কি করবি? সেই না চেহারা না হলো কি চেহারা কথা তো বেশি চেহারা ওজন বেশি আপনি না শুনা না দেখা সব জায়গা ফেলছেন বাবা রক্ত লাগবে রে রক্ত ও আসবো না মানে হ্যাঁ তাই তো শুনলাম আসবো না। ঠিক আছে, দেখতেছি ব্যাপারটা। যাও।
কিরে তুই কোচিং এ যাস না কেন?
দোস্ত আমি কোচিং এ কিভাবে যাব বল? এই গুন্ডাটা যে আমাকে ডিস্টার্ব করে, তুই দেখতেই তো পারছস, ডেইলি আমার পিছনে লাগা থাকে।
আমার ভালোবাসার গল্পটা অপূর্ণ রয়ে গেল। গলবে, পাখির মন গলবে, এমন মন্ত্র দেব।
এভাবে রাস্তাঘাটে একটা মেয়েকে উত্তক্ত করে আর নিজের গায়ে রক্ত দিয়ে
এই এই দুলাভাই সামনে থাকলে যে সালাম দিতে হয়, আপনি শিখাই নাই তোরা?
যে কোচিং এর সামনে যে গুন্ডাটা দাঁড়িয়ে থাকে, আমার তো মনে হয় পড়াশোনা সব বন্ধ করে দিবে।
আমি তোর প্রেমের গল্প সাকসেসফুল না। আমার কথা বিশ্বাস কর। আমি শুধু একটু প্রেম ভালোবাসা চাই, আমি শুধু ওরেই চাই বাবা, আমি ওরে পালি হবে।
ওকে, আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি। আচ্ছা আপনার কাছে একটা প্রশ্ন।
আমার তো অনেক ভয় লাগতেছে দোস্ত, এই যে আস্তে আস্তে সব মানুষ জানবে, তারপর আমার ফ্যামিলিকেও জানাই দিবে, আর আমার
এন্ড বেস্ট অফ লাক ফর ডক্টরশিপ। আমি দোয়া করি তুমি যেন একজন ভালো ডক্টর হও।
কি রে মাম্মা, কই রে তুই? কতক্ষণ ধরে দাঁড়ায় থাকবো? কনসার্ট তো শুরু হয়ে যাবো।
তাইলে তো বন্ধু রিত লেগে গেল। আরে বেটা এত লাফাইস না, যেরকম শুনতেছি পরীর মতো এরকম করলে তো বেটা যা।
পাল্লা তো ভালো,
দেখা যাক কি করে শালা।
বোবা। হ্যাঁ, কথা বলতে পারো না?
বিয়ান সাহেব, আসসালামু আলাইকুম বিয়ান সাহেব।
এক্সকিউজ মি,
বলে দিবেন যে আমার বন্ধুর সাথে যেন ভালোভাবে প্রেম করে, নাইলে কিন্তু ঝামেলা আছে। যেদিকে তাকাই তোমায় দেখতে পাই, কিচ্ছু ভালো লাগে না।
বন্ধু, তুই যদি রক্ত দেস?
ভালো লাগে না রে দোস্ত।
না দুলা ভাই আমি তো কোচিং এ যাই নাই, আমার তো বাসায় গেস্ট আসছে আর আমার আম্মু তো একা, এজন্য আমি যাই না।
আমার পড়াশোনা সবকিছু বন্ধ করে দিবে, তখন আমি কি করব?
আরে ছাইরা দে।
সবে ইন্টার সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে পড়ি।
সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে এখন ক্লাস 9 এর পোলাবেনও প্রেম করে।
মামা, মায়া তো অস্থির। এক্সকিউজ মি আপু, এক্সকিউজ মি, আপনার নামটা যদি বলতেন একটু। শুনেন বিয়ান সাহেব, আমার বন্ধু জিসান, ঠিক আছে? আপনার বান্ধবীরা শুনো।
মারি নাই তো, শাসন করছি। ভালো লাগে না, একটু মারতেই পারি। তাহলে কিন্তু খুব খারাপ হয়ে গেছে। তুই রবিল নামে সুন্দর একটা রিক্সা ডাক।
ভাবি তুমি কি আমার বন্ধু জিসান দেখতে, প্লিজ ভাবি আপনি একটু নেন প্লিজ ভাবি। দেখেন ভাবি,
বন্ধু ধরে না।
আবার কল দেখ।
এই এই দুলাভাই সামনে থাকলে যে সালাম দিতে হয় আপু শিখাই না তোরা?
যে কোচিং এর সামনে যে গুন্ডাটা দাঁড়িয়ে থাকে আমার তো মনে হয় পড়াশোনা সব বন্ধ করে দিবে।
আমি তোর প্রেমের গল্প সাকসেসফুল না। আমার কথা বিশ্বাস কর।
আমি শুধু একটু প্রেম ভালোবাসা চাই, আমি শুধু ওরেই চাই বাবা, আমি ওরে পালি হবে।
ওকে, আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি। আচ্ছা, আপনার কাছে একটা প্রশ্ন,